So, I've been thinking a lot about trauma, healing from it, my sessions of counselling to try and aid in that. And the fact that a lot of it could be helped by trying to regulate my nervous system, which in itself is a big challenge, even just figuring out how to do that. And I think I'm only thinking about it now because I at least feel like I've done a lot towards regulating myself, giving myself time to be creative, challenging my body a little bit, doing some meditative practices, going back to volunteering, giving to the community, talking openly with friends, family, and allowing myself to have off days, or maybe I'll just sleep in for a long time, not do too much with the day, just do the basics of what I need to do, just let it feel off. I still hit roadblocks, or at least a wall that feels like I'm just tumbling backwards again. It's really difficult to process the trauma in that regards, especially when talking too much about past experiences just brings all of those feelings, those emotions back up. And I've done quite well in not letting those past experiences, or just not entertaining them, just letting them pass by. But it is difficult when they still haunt you, especially when they come up in your dreams. When you wake up in the middle of the night shaking with anxiety, it can definitely feel like a setback. And similar to the thoughts that I've had on change recently, when it comes to regulating and processing these things and essentially wanting to regain control over my life. It's like viewing a paradox. For change to really happen, you have to not push for the change. You need to just let it be. Can't always actively seek out that change. Sometimes things just happen and we just have to accept it. Things change constantly. Even the way we think about change changes. It's just in itself a bizarre thing. And it's the same with control, wanting to regain control over your life. You grip too tightly and you suffocate yourself. The weird thing is relinquishing control may help regain control. Like I said, sometimes life is just one big paradox. To do one thing, you need to do the opposite. Yeah, I'm really struggling to get my head around a lot of that. just adds to the upset. Just sometimes just can't stop the thoughts from going. It's very easy to ruminate too much over these things. Hence, taking time to be creative, meditative practices, trying to combat that rumination as much as possible. I think I just need to learn some patience with these things. Give it a bit more time. I'm always in a rush to expect big changes and big things to happen every day. That's too much. I'm being a fool. Yeah. I mean, I've even expected to make these videos more often, to do bigger things each time I do it, but the hell am I thinking? Doing this is just fine. That's all I sought to do in the first place. Even starting this video, I was already frustrated with the fact that I'm gonna have to deal with it being portrait. Oh my god. How could I do such a thing? The quality's gonna be bad, it's gonna sound bad. But really, who cares? I don't always have control over these things, and nor do I want the stress of always being in control. Being in charge isn't as fun as people think it is. Stressful, it's daunting. So many things to think about and to do constantly. This has been some interesting lighting for this one. Oh. It's been nice to chat about this, honestly. It's been a rough day so far, so this has helped. And for anyone who actually does end up watching this, I know there's very few people that are even going to see the first minute of this, but I hope you can take something away from it. Just a tiny nugget of something. I hope that helps.